rotation is yet?
Got a pretty good idea.
Not announcing it yet, though?
Not announcing it yet.
Coach, can you speak a little bit about what you know about Liberty coming in?
Very good program. I think the last time that they were here was 2007, 2008. The current head coach was an assistant at that time, and then after his assistant there, he went and was an assistant with North Carolina when we faced them in the World Series in Omaha in '09. So, but really good baseball program. Have really been very consistent over the past few years. Return a lot of guys. I think they're pretty strong on the mound. So, obviously it'll be a big challenge for us and hopefully a big challenge for them.
Can you talk about Horn, the guys that I think he's their preseason conference pitcher of the year, the big lefty?
Really good. I heard that he was set in the fall. I don't really know if there was anything, medical that was wrong, with him, but they just rested him, in the fall. Don't know if he's available. I hadn't seen their rotation or anything, but obviously a very quality left-hander with experience that, will certainly be a challenge for us in our lineup.
Coach, just how do you guys feel prepared? Obviously, just talk about your spring work and just how, a lot of new guys maybe that'll be out there. Just how do you guys feel this?
Yeah, I think we're at a point right now, Taylor, where we just need to come out, in all honesty. I mean, we had a great fall camp, outside of losing Chandler Best, one of our lefties that we were real counting on. Lost him to Tommy John back in the fall, but we've remained healthy ever since then. Thought we had a very competitive camp in the fall. Everybody has seemed to come back in shape for Christmas break. They only give us 3 weeks to get ready for the season, and within those 3 weeks, I think we've scrimmaged 8 times, and I think we're at a point right now where we're tired of scrimmaging against one another and seeing the same faces across the way. So it's time to play somebody else, and I'm sure every program in the country experiences and feels the same way.
Has the battles at second base and left field been decided?
I think that's probably going to be ongoing. In all honesty, we'll next 4 weeks we'll kind of pan that out. I have an idea right now. Obviously who'll be out there on Friday, and but one of those positions may dictate whether what we're going to see on the mound, whether right or left with that. So, but they've been really good battles, and I feel good about whoever settles in there, how we can use that position and the depth that we have to fill it.
How much evaluating in the scrimmages with your new arms have you done? Has that been sort of the purpose of those scrimmages, is to see what those guys kind of do in live AB situations?
Yeah, no doubt. And, putting them in different situations. The last 2 weekends, we've kind of used them as how we would use them in the spring, bringing them in the middle of the inning and really trying to prepare them for those roles that they're going to inherit in game situations. So, the young guys are going to see the mound. I mean, I think they're capable of being able to handle this level. I know it's going to go with some growing pains, obviously, but with that being said, I think these guys have the ability to grow and grow fast.
Can you kind of speak to what this lineup brings offensively this year?
Well, at times, this spring it's looked really, really good. I think that certainly the potential is there, and as we start facing other people, I think you'll start seeing a little different production, I would say. But you've been to almost every scrimmage, and there's certainly some areas where it's very exciting and what the possibilities could be. But I think potentially with what we return, at least 7 of those 9 hitters that from last year, you got to feel good about what you have a chance to and the opportunity to do.
Can you talk about the 44 on the field now?
Yeah, that's just in memory of Coach Palmer, and certainly we'll miss him. Passed away August the 10th this past year, and so we haven't seen him sitting in his seat for 2 years because of the stroke, but this will be a constant reminder to everybody and to me of what he's meant to Southern Miss and Southern Miss baseball, and his passion and love for it, and certainly with that being on the field, it'll be a reminder he's with us every game.
Just the sense of excitement that you felt around the community. I mean, obviously, as we get closer and closer, and y'all's ticket sales continue to grow each season. What have you, just the excitement that you've heard from people or people reaching out to you?
Well, I mean, everybody's obviously excited, and you can see that in our season ticket sales. The energy everywhere you go, people are excited about baseball. You know, people are excited about the way football ended, you know, with the bowl win there in Mobile, and then, of course, with basketball and Coach Ladner and his staff and team, and the great things that they're doing continues to build that excitement for Southern Miss, and everybody kind of piggybacks off from each other, in all honesty. And you know, this year we're excited about the momentum that we generated at the end of last year in the Super, even though we fell short of our goal getting to Omaha. We still did a lot of great things last year, being 47-19 and winning the regular season conference USA title for the last year that we're in the conference. You know, I really feel like that we left that conference on top these last few years, which was really important to us. But now we open Sun Belt play, and certainly there's new challenges there. And I think that's part of the excitement that you see in the community as well. It's going to be some new faces and some new programs, not only to our fans, but to myself as well. So we're excited about the opportunity in this new conference.
Coach, speak a little bit to what Matt Etzel adds to y'all's offense out of the leadoff spot.
Yeah, he's an exciting player, you know, a #1 ranked junior college transfer, player in the country by D1 baseball. So we knew that he was a special talent when Coach Creel was recruiting him back in the spring. But, you know, at the top of the lineup, you know, I can tell you he'll be penciled in there at leadoff for us. And he has an innate ability to get on base. You know, he's got a unique blend of doubles power and speed. You know, I think he's going to hit a lot of doubles because he's very quick out of the box. He'll have the ability to steal some bases for us as well. So he makes playing center field look very easy. One of the best, if not the best, that I've seen in going on 23 years here at Southern Miss in that center field position.
Can you go back to when the draft occurred and your bullpen, for lack of a better term, got gutted? What was your mentality from then on? It's such a limbo that you guys play of maybe a guy's going to come back, maybe he's not. Take us from that point forward and maybe how that pin's progressed.
Well, you know, it's gotten more of a challenge now, our sport, with the draft being moved back into the 3rd week of July. It used to be an early June, and you could recover from it. You would have time to hopefully replace in the quality that you lost. So certainly we weren't anticipating 5 guys being drafted and signed. Now, since they have moved the draft to 20 rounds, now when it was 40 rounds, maybe so. But, you know, going down to 20 rounds, we really didn't see that happening to us. But with that being said, that just shows you the quality and how good those guys were to have 5 young men, underclassmen, and I say that, being able to come back that were drafted when a draft has been lessened by 20 rounds over the past 2 years. So arguably one of the best staffs in the country last year, the best staff that I've ever been a part of, you know, in my coaching career, either as an assistant or as a head coach. You know, extreme quality, a lot of depth. You know, we could come at you, but you know that's gone, and now we're faced with new challenges, and we feel good about those guys that we have that we're going to put out there. But like I said, we're going to have to figure it out as we go. So it's going to go with some growing pains, but we'll grow from it and hope to be better for it. Good. Good deal.